Hello, how is everyone doing? Welcome back to another episode of Death Stranding 2. Today we are continuing where we left off the last time, and we are at the DHV Magellan, I believe it's called. So, before we go to surface, I think it would be pretty interesting to talk to Dolman, so let's see what he has to say.
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room, after all. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, I'd be happy to share my thoughts on a variety of topics, along with any discoveries I happen to make. And who knows, some of it may even be of use to you as you work to connect all of Australia to the chiral network.
Okay, so
It looks as though you've been issued
let's
a
see.
few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like.
Oh,
I
really?
shall put my faith in your
But
impeccable
I
sense of fashion.
actually like his suit, but I do not like any kind of headwear, unfortunately. So I guess I'm I'm just gonna uh, leave, working the in the cups to someone else.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Another bleeding effect.
Another curious vision.
But it's also curious that the Dolman sees those visions as well. It's pretty interesting. Why is that? So let's see what deliveries
All right, Sam.
we have to
Let me give
make.
you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with UCA technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need for
So
their
what
treatment.
is this
If you can deliver
chiral
and earn their
contamination
trust, they
all
should be
about,
amenable to
I
joining the
wonder?
chiral network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralium readings throughout Australia. There's even a BT area not far from where we are now. A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
So I guess there's gonna be another extra or side activity clearing the BT location.
Have been discussed with and approved by me. All right, let's get to it. Review the details of the main order on the delivery terminal.
Yeah, okay. So, let's see the order. So, it looks like there's only this delivery over here.
With new data supplied by drawbridge from outside chiral network coverage.
Okay. And what is this about? The first point in Australia that must be connected to the chiral network is a shelter inhabited by the government. survivors who want to rebuild the Australian state. Their shelter is currently suffering from chiral contamination, whatever that means. Deliver a chiral decontaminator to help. Okay. And what is that? A photo spot? A rocky area bordered by the ocean to the west. Pass through during the orange glow of the sunset and you'll see a landscape you won't soon forget. I guess right now in Australia we will also see some points of interest or where we could potentially create some of the screenshots, I think. And actually, I think we will, while we are on the way to this government's base over there, we'll also get rid of this BT location, sighting, or whatever you will call it. Close the route simulator and proceed to the remaining operations. Yes. Okay, so we have to put it on our back.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders, meaning you can expect additional enhancements to become available soon. Experiment with them and see what you like.
Okay, so let's see what he has to offer. So it looks like some kind of skill tree or something where you can develop the Sam's skills. Activating an enhancement requires you to create an unbroken connection to it using your available memory. Your enhancements can be freely changed whenever you have chiral network coverage, allowing you to select a bespoke loadout for specific orders. Okay, so what is that? Simple noise canceller generates sound waves that are the precise inverse of those made by Sam's footsteps, effectively neutralizing them and rendering his movements almost silent. Okay, so it's for sneaking. Water filtration. Looking toward the sky when in compass mode displays the weather forecast for your current location. Not too interesting. Dramatically reduces the time taken to hack and unlock mule post boxes. Not really into it either. And what is this? Emergency vehicle charger. Allows Sam's battery to supply power to vehicles which can have fully depleted the charge. Okay. That is actually pretty interesting. We will think about it. Let's see what other options we have. Doubles the terrain scanner range. Okay. Allowing Sam to analyze terrain from a greater distance. Okay. And what is this? Instant cargo binding. Instantaneously generates an electromagnetic field whenever Sam falls over, binding his cargo and preventing it from scattering. Drains a small amount of energy from Sam's battery pack upon activation. A wait time is required after each activation before the enhancement is ready to bind again. Okay, this is actually pretty cool as well. And what is this? Sensor mode. It adds a mode to the Odradex terrain scanner, which reduces its overall detection area. Ah, not too interesting. What about this one? Improved MP bullets. Boosts the accuracy and power of MP bullets. This enhancement was okay. So we will first go for this line over here. Definitely. This skill is also pretty interesting. And yeah, I think this will be all for now. There's no really any point in spending the remaining points just to spend them, you know? Okay, so that will be all. What about the customization of look? Okay, oh, it's a basic camo, okay. Backpack customization. Oh, we've already seen that a couple of episodes before. Garage. Do we have some kind of a new vehicle? We don't. It looks like this tri-cruiser actually didn't travel with us. What else? Do we have some equipment on us other than... Okay, so this is this assault rifle that we have with 120 bullets in it. And do we have some blueprints for some better version of this assault rifle? But it doesn't look like we do. But what we can do is create ourselves a blood grenades. So let's fabricate them. Okay. And put them on our back, because there's this BT sighting on our way, so we might as well just take care of it. And level 2 grenades could be stronger, better than the level 1. Well, they should be. We can also get some extra cargo, I think. Oh, I forgot I actually don't have to get off the bike to pick up some cargo. And what about... Okay, so I don't have to get off the bike to pick up the chiral crystals either. And what is that green glowy thing, I wonder? Let's check it out. Oh, it's someone's marker. Okay. And where is our cargo leading us? What is happening? Come on, start up. Yep. There are definitely BTs over here. And like
twitching. There must be a BT somewhere nearby. Keep an eye on your other deck's movements as you proceed.
it's like the sun turned red or something. What is happening? Oh my god, what is that thing? What is that thing? Let's just kill it.
The BT deterrent function
That was... okay, there's something here as well. Judging by the... by this flower thing. Can we get there?
BT deterrent function has fully recharged.
We want to get rid of that thing to also get rid of the rain. So it's like behind this rock over here, or on top of those rocks. Where is that thing? Where is it? But it's also super big. Where is it? Is it chasing me or what? I don't believe it is, actually. It also has some difficult... Okay. It looks angry. Come on, Sam. Pick up the weapon. That's not good at all. Oh my god. No! Oh my god, what is that thing? I guess we can't kill it. We can only, like... I'm not even sure what we can do to it, like... drive it off for some time. But I'm not sure if we can... clear this area of the BT that lives here. Doesn't look like we can. So let's just pass through here. But there's another one over here. And why are they so big over here? Oh my god. They're really dangerous. And I'm even not sure if we can actually... Okay. That doesn't look good. That's definitely not good. Come on, Sam, pick up this goddamn weapon again. Okay. Oh my god, this is terrible. And I also wonder if it's the same as with the lesser BTs, the little ones, so to speak, the ones that remind people more than some kind of giants. If we kill enough of them, will this area be cleared of this chiralium storm or something? Something chasing us? I'm not sure.
This river's rising, Sam. We mustn't
Oh my
underestimate
god.
the potential risks.
We actually got out of there, but that wasn't pretty. I actually didn't expect that kind of enemies. I don't remember them being in the previous game, honestly.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Just the delivery terminal to process your...
Okay, so let's make this delivery. It still might be an S rank delivery, I believe, because those goods are only damaged in 3%. So let's find out. And there's still gonna be some kind of 8 requests, I think, from this base for us to increase its connection to level of the connection to the chiral network.
So you really came, eh? Cut straight through BT territory just to bring us our cargo. That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you were able to handle our delivery. I'm glad to see you handled our delivery with care.
Yep,
Now that's service.
as I expected, because I need to remember that if the cargo is damaged in only 5% or less, we'll get an S rank.
I wasn't expecting you to make this delivery as well. Thanks, mate.
Okay, so
Like everyone says, you're a man people can count on. Already
well,
put that
I'm the man who
decontamination
delivered,
unit to
after
use.
all.
The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks. Anyway, go ahead and connect us with that Cupid or whatever it is.
But is this like a president or prime minister of the Australia? I believe Australia has just a prime minister because they are like under the rule of the king in England, I believe. It's English Dominion or something. I guess we will find out. Now the Magellan appeared somewhere else, well, right next to the government's base, okay. And what is this? Bowler gun, a weapon that fires strands to bind targets, rendering them immobile, effective against BTs and human enemies wearing any type of armor. Headshots on human targets bind the neck, knocking them unconscious. Shots are quiet, making it well suited for covert operations. Okay. So I guess this is like some kind of a net shooting device or something. And I also think that if you shoot the enemy at their legs, they'll just be tied for a couple of seconds at least. Okay, so what do you have to say?
Communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality. We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance. A world where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever since the Death Stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes. It was bad enough, but out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination, those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realise it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the Plague Gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people, information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability.
Well, our main idea is to actually connect all of Australia. And now that I think of it, I wonder where Kojima would like to go next. in like Death Stranding 3. I don't believe this is the last game of the series. My bet would be on European countries. So, let's question him first.
Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model. You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will give you an edge in a fight. You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we've patched through an Odradek update that allows its sensor to pick up living beings and other entities. It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time. I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road. We're not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over lately.
Well, I've noticed them too.
To heal and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. I've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent, as well as devastating floods due to heavy timefall. You can have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure.
So, what is chiral contamination? Well, was it that bad, huh?
Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. Unlike the usual sort, these ones are able to see us. Clear as day. As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers. And they're every bit as dangerous as any other BT.
Well, they're actually more dangerous, I would say, than the regular BTs. They are bigger, meaner, more aggressive even, and they are like sponges for the MP bullets we are shooting them with. But I guess sooner than later we will discover a more efficient way to get rid of them.
I wanted to send you away. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle. But after this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. He can be a hard man to please, but if we could enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later. Should help us all combat the brigands a damn sight more effectively in any case. I'll filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
A sub-order, an aid request, I think.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the chiral network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knott, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment.
Don't worry
Access the
about
delivery
me.
terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.
Okay, so first of all, let's see this aid request, I believe. Or maybe it's not an aid request. Or more like the aid requests now are like even minor delivery requests. And yeah, and there are also right now sub deliveries, so like side quests, I think.
A new sub-order is now available for you.
And they might take a little longer than the regular, not like the regular, but the 8 requests. But I think we will start them in the next episode, both of those deliveries. So I thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time, so see you around.